Okay, so I am back, and this is the 14th video. Hold up, let me turn my audio down a little bit, because that is a little bit obnoxious. Okay, so this is the 14th video, and as you guys saw in the last few videos, I was very laggy. So I did have to take some time to fix my computer. I had to like replace a part, but now I'm happy to say that I'm back and everything's moving smoothly. And I just got everything like reset up, and I know it probably feels like it's only been 1 or 2 days, but like I record content and then I like post it after I recorded it and edited it, so I knew that I wanted to take time out to repair my computer, so I did put out like I had a lot of videos ready for you guys or edited for you guys by the time I left. So even though it feels like 2 days, it's really been about a week. So I've really been, struggling to fix my computer for a week. But anyways, we're back on Cultivation Center Simulator. And since I've been through that process and I just re-downloaded ACS, I'm going to show you guys whatever I can show you in terms of like just the general setup. So I'm just going to check through my game. I do have these 2 save files already prepared. So I'm just going to jump into my mods, and that's really the most important thing. So off screen, I did go and take this ModLoaderLite and I moved it to the top, since that's just the #1 thing. And then I have these lists of mods because I'm subscribed to these mods on Steam, so I can just add them. So I didn't have to move any mod files over. So I'm just going to go through each mod and then just like basically give my opinion on the mod and why I like it. Just as like a, I don't know, just a thing to show like some helpful mods. I do want to do like a more official guide on mods. However, I think this will do for now since it's relevant and what I need to do anyways. So right here, skill up on recruitment. This is very important because it can be used to help you choose disciples that have good stats when you're recruiting with agencies. And by default, it will show you the ability level of these disciples. However, the ability level doesn't matter and is not used in the endgame's math. So you definitely want any mod that's going to show you skill levels and not ability ratings. So I'm going to activate that one. More grid info. This is a mod that you pretty much can't do without. This mod shows you all of the information on whatever tile your mouse is hovering over. So it will show you like the elemental composition if you're on vanilla, or if you don't have the feng shui modifier removed, and it will show you how much chi is on a tile, how good the soil is, how the attractiveness rating, like it's all in here. So this is really important, and you kind of can't do without this mod either, because when you're playing the game you need to know these things like how much chi you have on a tile and things like that. That's really important for chi burst and everything else. Open Otherworld Rift. So the Otherworld Rift is something that you can only do during a certain time of the year. I think it might be like the Chinese New Year's, or the lunar year. So I just have this mod toggled because I don't like to be locked out of content. I would say that this is optional. However, the items that you can get from the mod are really good, so I always have this activated. Numeric descriptions. This is in the same category as more grid info. This mod you absolutely cannot do without. If you're if you're playing with this mod, like you need this mod just to be able to see the stats and like just get an idea. However, I will take it back in the sense that you kind of can do without this mod, because if you're playing in the game and you see different law manuals, you can kind of take a good guess on whether the stats are like the stats that they give are going to be high or low, depending on the cultivation stage required for the law manual. So like for example, the max chi manuals, when they're chi shaping they may give you like 50% max chi. However, when they're core shaping they might give you like a little more, like 75%. But then when you jump to golden core cultivator, like the max chi manuals will give you like 600% or something like that. However, they're still not nearly as big as the manuals that you get in primordial spirit level, which can range from like 5,000% addition. So I would say that if you wanted to play without numeric descriptions, you would be doing yourself a disservice, but you could definitely get through it, and you would just have to stick to learning mainly the Primordial Spirit and Golden Core manuals, honestly. But there's so many other reasons why you will want this mod. It just gives you so much information that's just super important. So I will enable this mod. So numeric descriptions and more grid info are the ones that you must have. City event helper, this is the mod that I didn't have enabled at one time in the last video. So this one helps you whenever an agency event pops up, and it'll show you like what will the result of whatever option you've selected, or it will basically show you like the best option for each city event. And then agency city events can have like different like random events that trigger, and it's really just too much to memorize which option out of the 9 options you should choose for your abbot to get a successful outcome out of the event. So I would definitely use this mod, especially if you're using agencies. Elysium, this mod is really important. This is the one that manages the cultivators cultivation, and this is the one that automatically does the cultivation for them. So I would definitely use this, and then it has them also like automatically eat spirit stone and things like that. However, I believe I may have multiple versions of this mod, so let me just scroll up and just double check. Yeah, I don't. Okay, so this may be the latest version, so I'll stick with this. One click favor, this is the mod that skips the social game. Also pretty optional, however it saves you a lot of in real life time, and the social game is just very tedious, so I would not recommend not using this mod, or not at least having it enabled. So this is something that you should always have, even if you don't feel like cheating the social game. And then this mod is a mod that I believe this is the mod that reveals the map 100%, but I'm not too sure about it right now. Call the merchant. This is just a mod that I used to use when I was like testing. This is very useful if you're still new and you like want to force the merchant to come to your sect. However, I wouldn't use this mod at all, because at the level that I'm at, I feel like this mod would be cheating, and I feel like I don't need to call the merchant or need to alter the outcomes of the merchant. I would really only trigger this mod if I wanted to test something and I was too lazy to use mod. So for example, if I just wanted to like buy something, then I would use this mod. However, I pretty much never use this mod. 10 degree Censor. This is another mod that you can pretty much start to throw away as you become more experienced. So this mod is a mod that allows you to add an item to a room, and then you could set the temperature of the item then you could set the temperature of the room with that item. So this mod is very useful if you're a beginner and you're still trying to learn how temperature works. However, I want to use this mod because I pretty much simplified how I want to manage temperature, and I know how to get my disciples clothing so that they don't need to worry about temperature. And then there's like talismans. So you have talismans, you have thin demon beast hide clothing, and then you have ice crystal bars for reducing the temperature, and you can use beast blood for increasing the temperature of a room. However, if you want to skip that hassle, then I would recommend this mod, and I wouldn't be mad at anyone for using this mod, but it's just not where I'm at right now. Auto unban poop. This is a very special mod. For the most part, you do not want to use this mod if you do not have a mini universe, because if you have a mini universe, then the mini universe will automatically pick up the poop and collect it. So this mod is really only good if you have a mini universe, because if you don't, then there's so much poop on the map that your peons will be locked, just like constantly like moving this poop around, and they could like take up time for other tasks that your disciples would be doing, compared to if you just had the poop banned, then it would just sit there and no one would like waste their time on it, and it will also increase the fertility of your soil. So this mod is very situational. If you have a mini universe, then yeah, I would have that one. And then ItemQIDescription. This mod is pretty much like an add-on to numeric descriptions, or like very similar to numeric descriptions. It gives you more information on like the items that add max chi, and it tells you exactly how much they add at how much chi they'll add to the disciple with no refinements, and how much chi they'll add to the disciple with tier 12. So I love this mod, so I'll enable it. This mod right here is multiple operations. This mod is extremely good, and I would just highly recommend this mod. So this is the one that allows you to pretty much just have your disciples, like multiple disciples, eat multiple things at the same time, and just makes life so much more easier. So this is a really big quality of life mod, and I just couldn't do without it. Though you can play without it, but I just wouldn't recommend that. Let's see, mini universe auto acquire. Again, this is a mod that I will only use if I had the mini universe. So I do like this mod, and I do recommend it. However, for some reason I just don't want to use it. It's just personal right now. So sometimes I just like to have my items just like out in the open. I don't know. So I won't have that mod. Stackable medicines. This mod is very useful. So items like sage fruit and other like soul pearls, like what am I talking about? All these items on this list, they aren't stackable, and this mod will make them stackable so that you'll have more storage space. I kind of don't use this mod because I'm on a large map, so I don't really have to worry about storage space. But that's definitely a quality of life mod. This mod right here, this is my favorite mod. No aggressive animals. It's pretty much a cheat mod, so it reduces the range of animals, and that makes it so that the random animals that are carnivorous won't attack your disciples while they walk around in the sect and like explore things when you start. So this is really good if you start the game and your disciples don't have weapons. However, if you don't want to use this mod, the alternative would be to just start on ancient battlefield and then just start to pick up decomposed bodies instantly, or as soon as you start the game, and then have them equip weapons, and then once you promote your inner disciple, have them kill all the carnivores. So that would be like the tigers, bears, snakes, and then there's probably some other carnivores that I'm not thinking about right now that will automatically attack your outer disciples. However, I just don't like dealing with that, and I do like to save my animals so that I can soul chant them. So this is the one mod that really helps me out a lot, and I'm just shamelessly using it and will highly recommend it. Easy mood. So this is an overpower mod that I was using a way long time ago that gives a really big mood buff to people that you use Panacea on. So then that just has a lot of unfair advantages, and I wouldn't use this mod because you don't really need like a Panacea on steroids. However, if you're playing a game mode where like you're trying to get a lot of favor for sects, then this could be useful because you can increase their mood to like really high amounts, to the point where when they leave your sect, you're gaining like 100 or more favor from the sect from each visit. But where I'm at right now, I think this mod is just too overpowered for me. So this mod right here, what does this one do? I feel like I know what this one does, but oh, this is MODMOD. Okay, so this is the cheat mod that you can just use to spawn items, and like you can just do anything in the game. You can spawn items, spawn bosses, give your guys stats, and I would never use this mod for like actual gameplay unless I lost an item. So for example, if you lost like the Legacy of Tai or something, then I would load up this mod to like re-get that item back, because that's the only way that you can get it back, or like the mini universe crystal. So this is a really good mod for like making up for like really annoying mistakes that have very low forgiveness. And this is also a good mod that can be used for like testing different stats on disciples, or testing different builds. So like I would mainly use this mod to like practice Nimbus, or practice like learning how to use sub-spirits. That's some things that I've used this mod for. So it's really good, but I wouldn't use it for regular gameplay. That's just outright cheating and pretty much playing on creator mode. Multipet. I did really like this mod when I was using it. However, I'm not really getting to the point in my gameplays where I'm using multiple pets, and honestly it's pretty overpowered, so I just toggled it off. and it was just a lot to manage, just having like a lot of pets running around my sect. But it's a really fun mod, and I would recommend it. And I don't think like the amount of gains that it would give you, from my opinion, aren't so bad that you would feel like you're cheating, even though it is really good. So I don't know, that's like a half and half. It's definitely fun. What does this mod do? I forget. I genuinely forget what this mod does. 180. I don't know what this mod does, but I believe that it is useful. So I do have a feeling what it does, but I don't know. It has a weird Chinese name. I'll have to go back to that one. So one-click interrogate is very similar to one-click favor, and instead of just giving you maximum favor with that person that you're talking to, one-click interrogate will actually also give you all of the information that they know. But I think one-click interrogate is pretty vanilla, and it doesn't give you more information than you would know. Like, it doesn't match favor for a guy. So this is a really good mod that could like save you clicks. So I would definitely use this mod if you're opposed to using one-click favor. So I'm gonna turn this one on just because I like to have that one on too. This mod, I believe, is the one that will pretty much calculate what your golden core score would be. So this is really good if you if you have like some type of interest and curiosity in knowing what your golden core score would be. However, I don't really see a point in using this mod, because I just don't really see a point in seeing what your predicted golden core score would be in general. Is because if you're going for a golden core, then you should just use all of your resources that you have at your disposal to get the best golden core possible, given that you know exactly what resources to use. So what's really, I don't really see a point in trying to predict something when you're already at your limit for whatever you're trying to achieve, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like, I'm just going to do my golden core breakthrough because I already used everything that I would have for my golden core breakthrough, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's see, what else do I want to look at? But I mean, it's an interesting mod, so if you're interested in seeing how that works, I would definitely download it, but I wouldn't use it. This one is auto operations. I believe this is the one that will auto nurture and then auto move my disciples, move those enemies over to that storage area. This mod right here is the mod that will let me see the favorites of the sect leaders automatically. Usually you have to go and learn their favorites using the social mini game, but I skipped that. This mod will show law stats. However, this is the first version, and I actually made the second version, so I don't use this mod anymore. But this mod will show you like the law match of your first disciple. However, it's missing some things, which is why I created the show law stats v2 mod, which I don't have actually, because I had that mod manually installed instead of favored it. Great Painter mod. This mod is really good. It will allow you to instant draw talismans, and then it also gives you that sidebar which has like a list of all the talismans that you can draw, and then you can click on it and then use that to be able to trace out talismans that you don't even have learned. So I would definitely use this. Auto randomize character. I think this is just a test mod that I was working on. I was trying to learn from this mod to do a test mod, so you can just ignore that. No dragon water. This is a really good mod if you're fighting the dragon. So when you're fighting the dragon will spawn like shallow water all throughout your sect, and I just don't like that, so I typically do have that mod enabled. Sect trade pool adjustment. This mod is really good. So depending on your map seed, different sects will have like they'll have different trade pools in terms of like what very rare item they sell. So for example, Skydome Palace, they sell spirit seeds. However, they also sell some other item that I can't really remember. But basically, there's just a case in which Skydome Palace or other sets like wouldn't sell like their most valuable items to you based on a map C or based on some other value. But this one just unlocks everything because that's just ridiculous. So yeah, see, as you can see, normally sects only stock 2 out of 3 of their best items, but this will unlock all 3. So that's really important. So this mod changes the loot drops, and then this is also the mod that makes it so that when you get that special event from unearthing artifacts, you get the legacy artifact. So I do like this mod, even though it's a little cheaty. This one right here, if it's a spell cooldown property, and spell cooldown is just bugs, so you kind of need this mod to be able to have like proper spell cooldowns once you learn the spell cooldown manuals. Okay, so this mod will add different items to the crafting table. I actually did have this mod downloaded, but I haven't used it. But I do like to just have it in handy so that I can be able to create Nimbus plate, Sacred Nimbus plate if I want to. And then this is the same one. Trannon, he did a lot of these mods that like add a lot of good like quality of life and recipes. This one will allow you to create boss mantles, which really isn't something that you would be worried about unless you're able to beat bosses. So this mod right here will actually fix the conditions for ancient formations, and ancient formations are bugged such that the player doesn't need to meet the conditions to actually use the formations all of the time. So, and then there's like additional requirements that you need. However, the bug makes it so that you don't need these requirements. So this is a good mod, but I don't use it because if I am using the ancient formation, then I don't like to have to use all the conditions. So I'm just like, I'll just take the bugs that help me. So that's pretty much how I play. This mod is really good. It's gonna show you some numeric values and agencies, as you can see, and then just add some other like important information. So yeah, I need to also move forward with downloading some other mods that I'm missing out. So I know I'm missing out on my show law stats v2, and I'm missing out on some mods from Nexus Mods. So let's go to the mod store, and let's see. There we go. Okay, so this is the show law stats v2 mod, which I created, or at least I just edited the show law stats v1 mod, and then I made the show law stats v2 mod by adding a little bit of extra features to that one. And then I'm looking for my notepad because I do have a notepad file of just different mods. I'm thinking, no, it's not here. Nope. I wonder where is that. Sorry, I really want to find this file because I thought that I pulled it over, so if I lost it, it's not that big of a deal, but it is pretty tragic. Interesting. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, I found it. Here we go. I have a big sheet. I wonder what that... Okay, so I want to make sure that I do have this map reveal mod. Okay, so the map, so the map reveal mod is this one. So what was the one that was? Yeah, so I try to add a list of all these mods in my description. So like in the video description, you guys will be able to see this. And then hopefully this will also help you guys. But I do need to do a more official guide. Oh, I need sort manuals by attainment too. Let's just search sort. Bettersort? What is that? That sounds really good. Okay, so this is the mod that I want, sort manuals by attainment. So if you go to like Orange Boy, these are the ones, this is the guy that uploaded like all of the mods that were created by the same guy that created the trib, the mod that I used to show you guys the changes in chi for the 8-node burst in the video 8. So a lot of the mods that they have I would highly recommend. So sort manuals by attainment does exactly that. It sorts all of your law manuals by attainment when you're in a manual pavilion. And this mod was created at request by me because when you're learning manuals, it's better if you learn them in order in terms of the attainment, because you'll be spending less inspiration. Because the more inspiration you have, the more attainment, or the more attainment you have, the more inspiration. The more attainment you have, the more inspiration learning a law manual will cost. So if you're learning the high attainment manuals first, then the next one is just going to be like way more expensive, if that makes sense. But it's a little bit more complicated than that. However, I would just use this mod, and then like when learning manuals, try to learn them in attainment order for sure. And then I'm gonna go to Nexus mods. What is that mod called? It's called oh, it's called YaoGUI. So I'm searching it up. So right here, this is a mod called YaoGUI, and then this one adds some more like UI information to the agency menu. So this one will like show you like the believe and allow you to do all of these actions while already at the menu. So that mod is really good, and I believe I do have that mod. So let me just check through my files. I'm looking for this folder, sorry. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so this is my regular folder. So I'm gonna manually install some of these mods. So these are the 4 mods that I just manually installed myself. If you get the Iguana like ACS Fix Mod, then you have like a full package of all of the ones that were created by Iguana. However, I just like this one right here, but all of them are good. But this is just what I've just been like not lazy enough to get. So I have this AppointChange mod. So sometimes when you open up chests, it doesn't matter who's opening the chest up, but the game will still give you like a menu to select which disciple you want to open up the chest, and that's really annoying because it doesn't matter. So this mod will just make it so that when you try to open up like chests or loot, that it will just automatically select the disciple for you. So I like to have that one. Okay, so as you can see, the folders are already in there, so I need to remove this and then bring this to the front. And then this one right here is also a folder. So this one right here will fix the chi barrier shield, because you can create sub-spirit gear that can actually give your outer disciples a chi barrier. However, that doesn't work in vanilla just because that's bugged. So this will actually fix that bug for all of the clothes that you create after you enable the mod, by the way. So you can't just like make a mistake and make that sub-spirit gear and then download the mod. You have to download the mod first. So I'm definitely gonna put this mod in my game. As you can see now, the full mod folder is here. And then this is the mod that shows chi on tile. I'm just gonna have that in here, but I'm not gonna enable it. And then this is the YaoGUI mod, which I just showed you guys, that has some extra information on the agency. So let me also just look around in the mods folder. I already know how to do this. Yeah, this is MODMOD. Oh, this one looks like the more up-to-date version of the Shoji on top, but this one is the Chinese version. So let me change it to non-Chinese. I don't even want to know about that one. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, this one has been integrated into the Iguana ACS Fix mod. So if you get that mod, you get like a lot of good mods. So I would just download that if you really just want like quality of life. Oh, and this is another good mod made by UCDDJ. Skill level everywhere. This will show skill level pretty much everywhere in the game, and this is something that you really want. You only want to see skill levels, I promise you. I don't know about this mod. This mod looks weird. Sorry to the creator, but okay, this is really good for quality of life. All these other mods are kind of like adding things, and I don't want that. I don't want to add things to my game. I just want to do quality life and then bug fixes, but only the bugs that help me out. And then some things that are just like good but not too overpowered. What is this? See, this just looks cool because of like the different colors and stuff, but I can't really read it. Oh, this is interesting. This will allow you to buy Shindo laws. Oh, cool. Interesting. This mod's been okay. Oh, this mod is really good. I actually didn't have this one enabled, so it'll show you how much influence and how many spirit stones you have on the world map. Yeah, honestly, I would just get this Iguana ACS Fix mod if you're new. I'm just not getting it because I have my own biases and like on certain things that I want fixed and certain things that I want in my game based on me being a really old player. But I would definitely keep that. And then this mod is also good and made by UCDDJ. As you can see, they made a lot of good quality of life mods. So this one will show the element of the NPC. I'm actually thinking about getting this mod. Yeah, I think I'll try that one. I'm just going mod shopping. Okay, I don't want that mod. Also, this will add additional sect rules, so it'll, cool. I actually think I want that one too. Oh yeah, this is the mod that I was speaking of. Okay, it looks like Orange Boy went and added this mod to the mod store, which is really nice. Orange Boy is very, very useful. I forget their Discord name, but I know who they are. Touring agency, recruitment. Oh, this is super good too. So this one just will allow you to fully recruit all of the remaining disciples that you can recruit after in one click. So that's super useful because sometimes you just want to just recruit a lot of people to send them out to different agencies. I don't like this mod because I kind of like my I like my ancient scrolls and things like that to be randomized. So this mod will descum them, which allow you to pick them at will. I don't really want to change my UI. And then this is the mod that you want to get if you want to get all of those quality of life mods. The overhaul fits. That's something I would highly recommend for new players. And then that mod also has a readme, so you can read everything that's being added. Oh, this is interesting. So it increases the maximum production. So when disciples make things, they can only make 120% of that. I don't know if I want this mod though, because then my outer disciples would be way too overpowered, honestly. I think this could be a good mod to get if you're a new player maybe, but I don't know. I wouldn't do it. Yeah, this is another descummer. I wouldn't use a descummer. So this mod is actually really good. It'll change the thought chart that increases match chi from 40 flat to 40 base, because 40 flat match chi is such an insignificant amount to the point where it's really underpowered. You don't need 40 match chis, but 40 base is pretty good, but it's not too overpowered. So I would definitely take that mod. This one is good too. It kind of makes the chickens and all that a little bit stronger. So I would use that mod, but I don't need it, so I just won't download it. Oh, that one starts fishing rods. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't take any of these other mods that are doing a lot. Oh, this is an interesting mod. Let you change when the cave appears. I could have seen myself using this mod on this run actually, instead of being on a tribulation mode. I wish I knew about this mod actually. I would definitely use it for this series, but sadly I'm already too deep and I already have the cave. Don't want to add anything. Definitely don't want enter disciples to work. That kind of ruins the roleplay. This one right here is really good because body cultivators, once they reach the final stage of cultivation, they have to face tribulation. So you're kind of locked into needing to stay there. So I don't think I want to use this mod now, because it just, again, like out of what I'm used to, how I'm used to playing. Because for me, I'm like, okay, I'm not I don't have enough resources to get into the chaos stage and have to deal with those tribulations. So I think that's like a fair level if I'm playing a body cultivator is overpowered, but I can't get the peak power early because I'm not ready yet. However, I do think that this could be a mod that could change my mind, or something that I may want to use, because it's not really doing anything but just removing a really annoying aspect of the game, because there's no other cultivation method where you have to face that tribulation. Well, there are some, but not to that degree. Yeah, this mod is really good. Or at least I like it, because if your set gets a high enough reputation, then when enemies start to invade you, they'll actually change their mind and retreat. So this mod will change or re-roll it so that the enemies will actually attack you. So it just adds more action in your game, which is really nice. So I think I'll definitely use this mod. Sure. Oh, this is the one that fixes the good bad sect rep thing. I don't want that because I like to stay in controversial, but that one is like more fair. This could be good. I don't know. I think I'm done looking at these mods, honestly. So let's go back and see which ones I want to add. Never enabled an example mod. Oh, this is ModLoaderLite. So again, you just want to make sure your ModLoaderLite is all the way at the top. Always do this. I don't know what this does. Let me see. Bettersort. Steam. It sounds interesting though. I'm searching it up. So I can just go to page and just try to open it up in the browser. I'm thinking. I want to see if there's any pictures or anything that I can use to try to figure out what this mod does. So I'm just gonna load it up and then use the translator. Okay, I'll just take this description. Okay, so this changes the way that Disciple sort things. I don't think I want that. Alright, show law stat speed 2. Obviously I want this mod. I created it. Show cheat on tile. Don't want this mod. I want this one. Even though I won't have to worry about this because I won't have like super high rep. I do want that. I don't want that one right now. I do want this one. Fast recruitment, I'll take it. It won't hurt my game. Sect rules, that won't hurt my game either. This one is going to be really nice. Also really nice. Excuse me. Also like super important mod. Then I definitely want this mod. So yeah, now I have all of the mods, but As you can see, they're mostly were like quality of life and like not like adding anything crazy. Besides me ignoring the mods that were gonna make things worse for me. I feel like I probably have more mods than I had before. Yeah, I just have that one that I didn't activate. I don't know what that does, but I forget every time I see it, honestly, but I know it does something useful. So I'm just gonna enable that one. And is that the map reveal mod? I thought I enabled that one too. Let me just try to cross-reference that with my other save file again. Yeah, so just that one that starts with Z. Yeah, so this one. I wonder. Let's see what happens if I pull up my phone. Oh, this is the mod that removes the fog of war. Yeah, I definitely want that mod. Yeah, so I use the Google Translate app to kind of see what the Chinese letters are saying. Because if you have that app, then you could pull up your phone and then like put the camera to the screen and then it will translate for you whatever you're looking at. So yeah, those are all of the mods that I'll have, and I probably will be removing some or changing my configurations based on what I remember I had. But yeah, I'm pretty much just starting fresh. And you know, in general, I would recommend all of the quality of life mods, or even that one mod that will bundle up all of the mods that Iguana created, or anything that's uploaded by like Orange Boy or Tranin. And those key, and if you don't want to have like too many mods, then I would just take those key mods, which are like numeric descriptions, more grid info, sort menus by attainment, show skill level everywhere. And I can't really think of any other ones that are key, but yeah, this is where I'm at. And you want to restart your game when you download these mods. So as you can see, my game is starting. I'm waiting for my fog of war to be cleared. Okay, nice. So that mod works. Honestly, that was enough confirmation for me. Now I need to figure out where I was at. However, I think that this is probably a good spot to end the video, since I pretty much just covered like all of my mods, and as you can see I have my game up. Let's try to see if I can find any mods. Oh gosh, not this. If I go to settings, I think I can turn off my tips. Yeah, disable tutorial voiceover. I want to enable Swift mode, that's how I get the high speed, and then I can go back to 10 net speed because my game is my computer is good now. And then what is this? Rendering? I want high rendering, of course. This game is not that intensive, so as far as FPS, let's do like 240 limit. Just so that everything goes smoothly. And then as you can see, I have all of these options. I can claim adventure camp, and then I can exit this, and then this is a pill. So this is like the pill stat is pretty important to have. However, that's a little bit too advanced to explain right now. I would just go into the wiki and like search up agencies to learn more about that. Okay, so as you can see, I have my currency right here. Okay, I like this mod. And then if I go to trade, because I have numeric descriptions, I can see the price, and because I have YaoGUI, I can hide worthless items or jump into different items. And then of course, I should be able to see, I can see everything that these sects are selling. Let's see. So yeah, Cullen has that spirit seed, and then those different pills, sun pills, eureka pills. Okay, so that's good. Then what else? As you can see, all of my disciples have elements above their names, which is nice. I can see the grid information, that's cool. And my handcraft station, I create these items right here, which are based on that one mod by Tranon. I don't really plan on using it, but I mean, creating some sacred nemesis place isn't that bad. Then as you can see, when I click on my disciple stats, I can see their skill levels and not their ability ratings, which is not important. And then when I go into manual pavilion, all of my things are sorted in attainment. Oh wow, that elemental mod also shows the element of these manuals. That's extremely useful. Yeah, I already love this mod. And then let's see, is there anything else? Sect rules, I want to see what this one looks like. Sect relation. Oh, so it has the mod. Oh wow. So this is when you visit a city. I typically like to recruit or acquire materials, so I'll just do acquire materials for now. Actually, I'll just leave it like this. Oh, this is interesting. Very interesting. Wow. So you can pretty much just automate like so much more. I always divine the book's location when I do traces of ancient books. So this is just a list of all of the events that can happen. So this would be really good late game. And then when I start to do mandates, this will be very helpful, because I think I will be doing take by force. Okay, yeah, I really like that mod. Thank you, Iguana. Was there any changes to this? Oh yeah, it looks like there were. Interesting. Oh, DCN, I'm assuming that stands for derivative calculation. So it tells you, oh wow. Yeah, this mod is really good. I will have to show you guys how derivative calculation works in the next video, hopefully, if I can get to that point, or in the video after that. But this is really good for derivative calculation, because when you do derivative calculation miracle, you're getting a lot of pop-ups because you're spawning different events. However, you really only care about manifesting mandate and manifesting cave if you have disciples that can get those. However, that's even rare, and it takes like planning on your end. So you really only want to care about manifesting mandate and traces of an ancient book. So that would greatly reduce the amount of pop-ups that you get from derivative calculation compared to getting pop-ups for every successful divination that you do. Interesting. Yeah, I really like that. Then let's just make sure I have my multiple operations mod. Then I also have to redo the storage area, I believe. Yeah, so auto searching, auto butchering, auto nurturing. I don't even know what I was doing for this. I'll just do everything that's not, everything besides counteractive. And then there's a way that I can also add those storage areas. I forget, it's been so long. Okay, so if I click it, okay, cool. So I want one to be corpse and dying. And then I want the other to be unconscious. No, I want the other one to dying and unconscious, and then I want the course to be somewhere else. Okay. And then I want those to have high priority, of course. And let's see, is there anything else that I need to check out? I don't think so. I think I'll just notice things as I play. So that mod that also shows extra agency information. It shows me how many followers I could have, or how many unbelievers there are in there compared to the total population. So you want to have like the full population of the city. So the city has a population of 126,000. There's 111,000 guys that are not in my not my followers. So that's very useful. However, in these other agencies, the followers will be in different sects. So you pretty much have to like work to steal followers from the sects, or get them to leave and then come back and go to your sect. But that's very advanced. Besides that, I mean, everything looks really good. Let's see. If I search up like, these pop-ups are gonna kill me. Ready to get in sync, so I can see the match chi, and then also have my numeric operations working. And I can show you guys what I meant when I said like golden core versus primordial spirit manuals, if I can find one. I'll search match chi. So for example, if I just go to the all, so for example, like this one right here, I gotta add the plus to get the ones that only deal with cultivated match. So like this one right here will add like 10%, and then at primordial spirit you get like 500%. This is core shaper, that's 50%. So like if you were to run without the numeric aberration, you would just pretty much just know that like the primordial spirit manuals are the ones that increase stats by a lot. And then there's some golden core ones, you know. But I don't have the other laws to like really show you. I wonder if I search artifact power. So for artifact power, as you can see, like this one has 200%, 400% at golden core, and then 100% at core shaping. And then this primordial spirit, so it adds 600%. And then this one right here adds 800% at primordial spirit. So it's just a big difference when you get to primordial spirit, and that's pretty much why you want to get there as quick as possible. So yeah, I pretty much I also want to show you guys my blueprints since I don't have any. So let's save and return. So if I want to take my blueprints, I did save my old blueprints, so I pretty much just need to paste those folders. So there's this folder called create blueprint, and it contains pretty much all of your blueprints. So you know I couldn't go without those before restarting my computer. So let me go to my cultivate simulator mod, and then it's in whichever folder has the blueprints. I believe it gets saved in the save folder. However, I don't have any blueprints right now. So instead of taking a guess, I'm gonna go in there, create a blueprint, and then see where, see which folder is created, just to be safe. Create a blueprint. You just go to build, and then you can create a blueprint. Oh, so these blueprints are from the mod that I have. Maybe I'll create a mod that has like all of my blueprints. So then you create a blueprint, confirm. I don't know. And then additionally with blueprints, you can like give it a label. And then because I have the labels now, I can assign this blueprint a label. And then this will be added, so you can like separate your blueprints and like have them really neat to different tabs, so that's nice. So now let me go back to my ACS folder, and as you can see, this create blueprint folder was created. So I think I'll just replace this blueprint folder. And as you can see, all of my blueprints went in there. And then if I load up my game, I should have all of my blueprints too. I wonder what's that about. The first thing you want to do when weird things happen, or when unexpected things happen, is just restart the game. That is the first thing that you want to do. So I'm just gonna load this game up again and see if that fixes things. Because I did just add all of these blueprints, so yep, so that worked. As you can see, I have all of my blueprints from before because I copied them over to my new computer. So now looks like I'm good to go, and I hope you guys learned a little bit about which mods I like to use and which mods that you may want to consider using, and pretty much the difference between like having mods and not having them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you for watching me pretty much get my game set up again. And I'll be uploading a video very soon with me actually playing the game and continuing the series.